The National Security Advisor to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Malam Nuhu Ribadu, has stated that the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu inherited an extremely poor security situation, but is working to restore peace across the country. Ribadu made this speech in Benue State and he said, "We inherited an extremely bad government. Things have improved. We are addressing the issues. To do harm is easy, but to fix things takes time. We have considerably reduced the level of violence we met. These two we will confront." Congratulations to Nigerians. You have successfully moved from fire pan to fire. When APC took over power in 2015, they spent over 6 years of their life blaming the last administration, which is the PDP administration. They blame all the failures of President Muhammadu Buhari on the PDP. But in 2015, the APC campaigned on a platform of restoring peace. They promised to defeat Boko Haram. President Muhammadu Buhari promised to lead in front in order to defeat Boko Haram. They promised to end banditry and secure all Nigerians' borders. Their manifesto pledged to modernize the military, enhance intelligence gathering, and address root causes like poverty and unemployment. This is the normal APC blame game. This is the normal APC modus operandum. Do nothing and turn around and blame the next person that you think would have done something that you promised to do. I find it despicable to know that there are people that still support APC. I find it disheartening to know that there are people that are still sticking out their head for APC, believing that APC has something to offer to this country, believing that there is going to be light at the end of the tunnel. In 2015, before APC took over power, APC campaigned on the promise that they were going to end insecurity in Nigeria. Insecurity that was really created by the APC-led government then was what they used to campaign against Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Insecurity really dented the image of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan government. APC capitalized on the insecurity in Goodluck Ebele Jonathan regime to discredit his government. They campaigned on the platform of restoring peace, promising to defeat Boko Haram, end banditry, and secure Nigeria's border. Their manifesto pledged to modernize the military, enhance intelligence gathering, and address root causes like poverty and unemployment. President Muhammadu Buhari was sworn in as president from 2015 and he ruled to 2023. Yet, after 8 years in office, the same APC that promised to restore peace in Nigeria, that promised to modernize our military, that promised to enhance the intelligence gathering, that promised to end Boko Haram, all manner of insurgency, banditry, Fulani herdsmen, all manner of insecurity in Nigeria, is telling us that they inherited a bad government, a bad security architecture. And it makes me to wonder, who did you inherit from? The bad government they said they inherited was inherited from President Muhammadu Buhari, an APC president. When President Muhammadu Buhari came on board, he spent nearly 6 years of his time blaming the past administration, which is Goodluck Ebele Jonathan administration, for the woes he was experiencing. Buhari shifted all his colossal failures, all his woes, all his ineptitude, all his incompetency, all his bad government onto Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Now Bola Ahmed Tinubu has come on board and is trying to shift his incompetency, his ineptitude, his bad government, his lack of commitment, his lack of self-will to end insecurity to his predecessor, who is President Muhammadu Buhari. So what they are trying to tell you now is that they are moving from one failure to the other, because from the statement of the National Security Advisor, it is obvious that they don't have any solution to the insecurity in Nigeria. So why then did they campaign? Why then did they decide to snatch power away from someone that won the election? Mr. Peter Obi won that election. Why did Bola Ahmed Tinubu go all his way to snatch the power from Mr. Peter Obi if he knows that he does not have the solution to end the insecurity that is ravaging Nigeria? When APC lashed onto the insecurity in Nigeria to discredit the government of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, we were talking about just Boko Haram insurgency that was concentrated in the northeast. But ever since APC came to power, the Boko Haram insurgency has spilled over to every part of this country. They have conquered territories. They have spilled over from Boko Haram insurgency to banditry to Fulani herdsmen to unknown gunmen. Today, under the APC administration, every part in this country is wrought with one form of insecurity or the other. Under the APC-led government, Nigeria has become a hotbed for insecurity. Boko Haram and its offshore, such as the ISWAP, they have continued to wreak havoc in the northeast. Banditry and kidnapping have surged in the southwest, while farmer herders clashes and militia attacks plague the north-central region, particularly Benue State and Plateau State. The same insecurity they promised to end has crippled agriculture. It has displaced millions and deterred foreign investment. It has made Nigeria economic woes to worsen. It is obvious Tinubu was not ready for power. He was not ready for governance. He just wanted to answer the Grand Commander of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. If Peter Obi was the president, things would have been different because his manifesto was very clear as to what he intended to do with the security. Peter Obi pledged to overhaul Nigerian security framework. He pledged to increase personnel, training and equipping security forces with modern technology. Peter Obi advocated for state policing. State policing means he's going to allow subnational units to establish and control their own police forces. This will enhance local responsiveness. Nigeria is a country of over 200 million citizens. I don't understand why the federal government is still tasking herself with the responsibility of providing security to over 200 million citizens. They have failed in that regard. They have failed to provide security to millions of Nigerians. Why not delegate that responsibility to the state? Let every state cater for their own security. This will help to boost and improve our security architecture. They know what to do, but they don't have the willpower to do it, simply because they were not ready for governance. They just want to grab power. They have succeeded in grabbing power, and they are now battling with real governance. Aside state policing, one of the things that Mr. Peter Obi said that he's going to address is the root cause of insecurity, which is illiteracy and poverty. Nigeria has over 20 million out-of-school children. Majority of these children are domiciled in the north. In the north, you have what we call the emergency system. You have children, kids who are not in school, littering on the street in the north. Situations like this are a recipe for disaster because these kids can be brainwashed and recruited as elements of insecurity in the north. That is the reason why the insecurity in the north is unending. For decades, we have been fighting insecurity in the north, but we have been unable to combat the insecurity in the north because the emergency system, the unemployment in the north, the poverty rate in the north is being exploited by this criminal organization for their own selfish good. They are using these people that have been abandoned by the government to unleash criminal activities in the north. The government is doing nothing to address the emergency system in the north. In line with the high number of out-of-school children is also the issue of unemployment and poverty. This has become so rampant ever since APC came to power. They have made lives of Nigerians miserable. More Nigerians have been thrown into poverty ever since APC came into power. The APC-led government is paying lip service to what is affecting Nigeria. For us to end insecurity in this country, we must fight the root cause of insecurity, and which is unemployment, poverty, and illiteracy. We must address the root cause of out-of-school children. We must ensure that our kids go to school. Jobs must be made available. But the APC-led government, they are not willing to do this. Bola Tinubu has not even shown any sign of creating jobs for teeming Nigerian youth. But he wants to become president. He wants to continue beyond 2027. You want to continue beyond 2027 to do exactly what? What exactly is it that you want to do beyond 2027 that you cannot do now? The sooner Nigerians realize that these people do not have anything to offer us, they just want to stay there and waste our time while they keep looting the country dry, the better for us. It is high time we all rose up and ensure that we chase APC out of power, because chasing APC out of power should be our collective responsibility. It should be our goal and mission in 2027, because we cannot continue like this. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.